In the quiet town of Willow Creek, the mornings carried whispers of sorrow. Each dawn, the river shimmered beneath a veil of mist. And there upon the porch stood Margaret Hale, a widow dressed in black, a heart anchored to the water that took her love. She placed a wildflower into the current, watching it drift away with her memories. The townsfolk pitied her, yet none knew the secret ache behind her silence. One night the fog rolled thick across the creek. Through the gray veil, Margaret saw a lantern light, swaying, floating where no soul should be. She followed, lantern trembling in her grasp, every step echoing with fear and hope. Then came the whisper, her name drifting on the mist. Margaret! The light vanished, only silence, and the ghost of his voice remained. Days later, a letter arrived, sealed with her husband's mark. The paper was yellowed, the ink nearly gone. Inside, 4 words that chilled her blood. They're watching from the water. Her hands trembled. A memory surfaced, her husband arguing by the creek with the banker, and the sheriff. That night, under the full moon, Margaret returned to the bridge. The water gleamed strangely, something beneath it calling her name. She stepped forward, then plunged into the icy dark. Under the surface, the world was silent. Her fingers brushed against metal, his pocket watch still ticking. Around it lay a broken lantern and the wheel of a wagon. The creek had hidden a crime, and now it had given up its secret. At dawn, the truth rose with the sun. In the town square, Margaret faced the banker and the sheriff. The crowd murmured. The guilty men bowed their heads. For the first time, the whispers around Willow Creek spoke not of pity, but of respect. The widow had found her voice and her justice. Evening settled over Willow Creek once more. Margaret sat beside the water. A single lantern flickered across the shore. One last farewell. She smiled softly. Rest now, my love. The willow swayed, and the wind carried her words downstream, until only peace remained.